Hey, and one more project for Piano Method Level 1B. This is the challenge for this week. This one, page 14, A Slow Blues Day. This has all your flats and sharps and naturals, everything's in there. You can see them all like here, right? It just kind of slings you all over the place with black keys and white keys. One new term that they give you on the right, the new term is enharmonics. So the root of that means the same sound, right? Enharmonics is the same sound. So it says a piano key can have more than one name. Notes of the same pitch having different letter names are called enharmonics. So it's the same key, same sound, but different names. So their example is the D sharp and an E flat. They're actually the same thing. So if you're looking at a piano, here's a D sharp and the E flat. They're exactly the same key. So those are enharmonics, the D sharp and the E flat, right? They actually mean the same thing, so they're interchangeable, right? So as you're looking at this piece, that's what's going to pop up in here a lot. So you've got a C, E, E flat, right? And then C, D sharp. So these two are actually the same note. So the temptation is when you're starting out to play, you've got a C, an E, and then an E flat. So you could use your third finger over there, but you just played that third finger. So you've got an empty second finger. You can just use that, right? So pretend it's a D sharp because it's actually the same thing. So you can be versatile with actually which finger you use. Just according to what you just used and what you have coming up, you can make decisions about what fingering makes sense. All right, and then as we're looking through the rest of this, again, you're just looking for sharps and flats. You just have to kind of crawl and be flexible about location, because sometimes you have, like in the second line, F sharps and E flats, right? So it kind of moves you around in different directions. So let's just take the right hand. We'll take it all the way through. Anytime you want to stop and repeat or go back or go forward, feel free. But we'll just take the right hand straight from the top, slowly, right? It says very slowly, which we like. Okay, 1, 2, ready, go. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Second line. F sharp. F, E flat. 2, 3, 4. Third line. 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3, 4. And last line. 1, 3, 3. Slowing down 2 and then adding these notes. So just a quick look at what that is at the end there. So you're holding that G, that's your pinky. Hold on to that, and you're going to slide these two notes under that quietly. Those two notes, the D is not flatted because you would need to have a space note flat. That flat, it's a line note flat. It goes for that note. So you've seen the sharps and flats. You just watch for the center of them, or in the case of a flat, the round part of it. Watch which line or space that's in, and that'll tell you which note is for. If they wanted a D flat, they would have to put a flat down here in that space. So it's not that one. It's got to be just the E is flatted. So when you're playing that, starting with that G, you're holding the G, right like this, hold the G, and add these two notes quietly underneath, and then hold all three of them together. All right, hopefully that works out. And then just a quick look at the left hand. This is just regular C position. Not a lot happens except that you have sometimes naturals. This one is a courtesy natural, right? Obviously you don't need it. There's nothing happening except that that's an F and that's an F sharp. So they're just reminding you, yeah, that's going to sound really awful. You'll hear it when you get there. But you do want this one to be a regular F while that one's a sharp. All right, so you do have sharps coming up. Natural, that's a courtesy natural, right? And then flats. So a lot of these little things will pop up there. Sometimes you'll have two notes together, right? But not super hard. Okay, let's do left hand by itself, starting on that G to regular C position. With your thumb. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, this up here so you can see both of my hands. Hopefully, let me just turn this a little bit this direction. All right, so from the top, both hands, 1, 2, ready, go. Second line. Third line. Last line quiet. Slowing down 2 and right, you're going to add these notes. Right, and then you just hold that. There's that fermata again, so hold it for as many beats as you want, let it fade. All right, hopefully that one makes sense. Let me know if there are any questions.